Welcome, fellow Rhodians. Join me on my travels on my road to 40. It's a land of beautiful things and wonderful people. I don't know. I do want to welcome Moonky C, our latest subscriber. Awesome, cool comments, and awesome. You're the best. No, you're all the best. You're all equally the best. I don't mean just one or two of you. You're all the best in my eyes. And right here. I got a few little things I want to talk about tonight. Actually, I've written a lot of things down. So last night I mentioned my Goodwill Find, my purchase that I made, and I said I found something called a narwhalicorn, which was a purple unicorn-looking thing with a narwhal's head and horn. And I said I found it at Goodwill. Well, I only got one comment below. True. And, Sean, you are of course right. Here is the narwhalicorn. He actually looked it up, found it online. I knew somebody was going to... I realized when I said new in package, too. I should have left that out. But I'd like to do those. Those are kind of fun. It gives us a little continuation, continuity to our programming here. 95 cents. What a bargain. You want to know all about the narwhal? I'm going to get the price tag off. The one and only narwhalicorn. The majestic narwhalicorn is native to the icy waters off the coast of Greenland and occupies the dreams of only the most innocent children. Half unicorn and half narwhal, this magical creature feasts only on the seagrass found in the enchanted underwater meadows and soft pink cotton candy clouds. Legend has it the narwhalicorn is the guardian of the mystical rainbow caves. She is friend to every creature with a pure and noble heart. Off the wall toys. Thumbs up, man. I see. Oh, look at that. I just busted it open. I see a lot of crappy toys come through. There's certain companies out there that they just mass produce stuff like this that's bad. Well, this is the first one. When I saw it, I was like, wow, quality's pretty good on this. Being what it is, you know, and paying that 95 cents I can accept. In the store, on the shelf, no more than $4.95, but I guarantee this is like $7 or $8. I don't know. I'd have to look it up. Let's look at it. Oh, I don't have a scanner here. I'm used to work where I can just scan things to get a price on them. I can't do that at home. I guess I could. I could buy a scanner, but they're like $100. I have no use for it. I would use it once in a blue moon. Although if I bought more books at Goodwill, I could price them faster. Just a thought. My wife Carol sent me a link today to this gallery of this couple decided these anti-abortionist people were outside of one of the clinics. Now I don't mind whatever side you're on, that's your deal. I'm not going down the political path anymore. However, I'm not afraid to tell you my side of the story. So, in my opinion, this is a funny story. So this couple starts showing up this weekend and they make their own signs like he's a women's rights expert with an arrow, and he'd just stand next to somebody with a "This place kills babies" sign. And then there's another one, like, it just got out of control. Like, the next one was weird hobby with an arrow pointing to the person they were standing next to. Then it was I like turtles. And the last one was bring back Crystal Pepsi. So I thought it was funny. Nonetheless, if you Google any of those combination of words, I'm sure you can find it. I'm not even sure what the link was. I actually thought it was spam when I first got the email, because the way my wife had written like the message, I was like, that's way too generic. That's weird. So I emailed her right away. I was like, is this spam? She's like, I knew you were going to think it was spam. Great minds. Not that mine is great, but... Crystal Pepsi. That's what really made me start to think. I was just like, I remember when Crystal Pepsi came out, and I couldn't find it anywhere. People went crazy for Crystal Pepsi when it came out. Nowhere around here. In Massachusetts where I was in Taunton. I called every store. I've explained this before, but I'll explain it again to Moonky C or anybody else. Maybe you'll catch up and you'll see this and you'll say, why'd you repeat that? But I am a slave to marketing. Good marketing done well. I'm hook, line, and sinker. Like, I told a story about cigarettes once when Marlboro Ultralights came out. They were silver packages, and I knew I had to get it. Well, it's always been that way with me. With Crystal Pepsi, it came out, I couldn't tell you the year, probably 91, 90, 92, 89. Ow. I feel like something just stung me. And so I happened to be on the 4th of July in Plymouth, Plymouth Rock, to watch fireworks. And I went into one of the convenience stores, and they had like a 4 2-liter bottles sitting there. And I was like, the place is packed. It's the 4th of July. Everybody's buying drinks. And I'm like, why the hell is no one buying this? Like, is it not rare down here or something? So I grabbed it, bought it, tried it. I thought it was okay. You know, I can't remember it. To be honest with you, I think it was a little bit of a clearer taste. Rather than, I notice like when I drink colas, there's a bit of a thickness that stays with you for a while. With this, it was a little bit lighter, I felt. But I was so overjoyed to finally put my hands on Crystal Pepsi, because that's marketing, and good marketing. Like, make it hard to find in one area, and you know people are going to go hunt it down. It's going to be a thing that the minute people see it in their area, they're going to buy it up, because I got to have it, because everybody wants it. Marketing is awful, but it's effective, especially on weak minds. Shut up. And I thought of a few other products. Now, Crystal Pepsi is the pinnacle of products that came around, were super popular or interesting or exciting, and then just disappeared and were never seen again. Pepsi, well, there's another one too. We'll get to it though. The next one I thought about was a wonderful, delicious treat called PB Max. It was a candy bar covered in chocolate. Inside, if I'm not mistaken, it was 2 crackers, or cracker-esque, like kind of like saltines. Then there was peanut butter, and then a cracker, and then it was covered in chocolate. They were phenomenal. They were very good texture-wise, flavor, sweetness. You know, everything was balanced really well, and the saltines just really added to it. Like, I think it was like saltines, or was that texture? I wish I could have one here and open it up and show you. So that's what's on the menu tonight, by the way. Random things that I remember. I didn't buy anything to do a review of. Well, we'll do it tomorrow night. I'll find something. If I have to, I'll get a strawberry Twinkie or a chocolate or a blue raspberry Twinkie to review. PB Max came and went. I couldn't tell you how long it was around or when it was around. It was good. It disappeared. It was just a square. I think you just got one in a package. Remember, there was a lot of candies like that back in the day. There was a really weird one that had fruit and nuts in it. It was that big, about that thick, really thick. I can't remember. Doesn't matter. It was gross. McDonald's. McDonald's had a sandwich called the Arch Deluxe. You probably remember it if you're at least 30 years old. The Arch Deluxe is a potato roll. It had lettuce, tomato, a 1/4 pounder patty. I think it was special sauce on it, or it was a different ingredient that really made it stand out. The burgers were peppered and salted. That's what it was. And this combination of flavors, I never was a huge lettuce, pickles I still took out, but lettuce, tomato guy. But on the Arch Deluxe, all I would ask for was no pickles. Whatever else was in there was awesome. It was a flavor combination for the ages, and why they got rid of it, I will never know. Sons of bitches. They keep this shit around forever. Like, let's face it, McDonald's probably is the worst quality meat. I think this is actually a fact. Like, if you go through and look at all the other companies, McDonald's, up until recently at least, was bottom of the barrel, extra shit thrown in, you know, you get what you pay for, whatever. But I think they've been called on it, and they have to change their practices because A, they're inhumane, and B, it's not real food. Not that I'm saying Burger King or Wendy's or whatever it is. I'm not endorsing anyone here. But the Arch Deluxe, for years, if I went through the Tales from the Chill Room years, if I was going to McDonald's, there was only 2 reasons. It was Super Bowl Sunday, and I was getting 2 50-piece nuggets, Or B, I was getting a number 4 supersize with a Coke, which is a double quarter pounder with cheese. At the time, I could eat 1,000 of those and not gain a pound. Now I can't eat one or I'll die. Immediate. It's a curse that's been placed on me by a werewolf witch lady from the forest of rainbows. Yeah. Fuck you, McDonald's. Pardon the French. And of course, well, no. Wait. I got one other one that I'm torn. I don't know which one I want to talk about. We'll go with the obvious first, of course. The Elvis peanut butter cups. Have you had them? They're not that old. They're probably about 3-4 years old. It was one of the super cups, or it was a little bit bigger, I believe. It wasn't teeny tiny. It was like in between. Regular chocolate peanut butter cup with banana. Now, normally I do not eat things with peanut butter and banana together. I find it disgusting. Sandwiches, nasty. You're gross. I'm not going to say you're gross. I just prefer not to put them in my mouth. However, these were the cream of the crop. They rose to the top. They never ate a pig because a pig is a cop. I'll stop there. Yeah, they escalated my flavor centers in my mouth and were just like, all hands on deck! What the hell is this? What is he eating? It's awesome! That's exactly what happened. I could hear it. Steam was coming out of my ears. It was awesome. It was a moment that I had in time. Me and the Elvis peanut butter cup merged. I felt like a little bit of Elvis came into me that day. Goddamn kindergartners. Yeah, and then I think that was just for like his birthday one year. It was like, or the anniversary of his death or whatever. I don't know what it was. And ultimately, it all comes down to one thing. Now, I'll admit Crystal Pepsi was a thing of a lifetime that won't happen again. This is another story altogether. And I hear there are conspiracies behind this, which I don't believe are true. And I'll tell you why afterwards. New Coke. When New Coke came out, it used a new formula. See, Coca-Cola was at the time using sugar, pure sugar, real sugar, in their soda. And sugar is expensive to do on that level. So that's when they started experimenting with high fructose corn syrup and so on and so forth. I believe that part of the story is true. It would make sense. They made New Coke not as good as Coca-Cola. I don't know what they did to it. I don't remember really disliking it, to be completely honest. I thought I was like, yep, it's a new Coke, whatever. My grandmother still had the Coca-Cola with cocaine in it in a glass bottle that she had. I'm sure it was not good to be consumed because, she probably had it for 60 years. But it was pretty cool that she had it. Anyway, New Coke came around, and immediately it started testing negatively with all kinds of people across the country. Wherever they were, obviously sales were down. Pepsi had never, I think at that point, beat them before, and they were getting close. And I just don't believe a company as smart as, I think they're owned by Nabisco, would do that. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make any sense to turn on your product unless it's to substitute the sugar with high fructose corn syrup, because that's exactly what happened right around that time. Coca-Cola goes out with sugar in it, New Coke comes out, nastified, and then suddenly you get the old Coca-Cola Classic, they called it. But instead of having sugar in it, it was with high fructose corn syrup. I believe. Now, this might not be 100% true. I remember reading about this, and I'm fairly certain up to here that's true. I could be wrong. Look it up for yourself. I don't know. After then, they went back, and the flavor is almost identical. Obviously, I think that what the urban legend is that Oh, my mic has been over there the whole time. Damn it. I'm sorry. I'll fix it for the next... Well, I'll fix it right now. You might have to put your volume down. Sometimes I just forget. I get on a roll. It's going to be a little loud. And I just forget. Thankfully, I think I've been talking pretty loud tonight. Anyway, how New Coke, goes away. So these are like some of the pinnacle products that I can think of. If there's anything that I've missed here, if there's anything you can think of, put it down below, because I'd like to research it or talk about this again. But those are the products that I remember. And like I said, a new product comes out, like the other day I saw Fanta Peach. I don't really want a peach soda. I'm not a huge peach flavor fan. It's not bad. I like peaches. Millions of them. But, but I had to get it. And it's not everything. I won't say it's everything. But it's things that are very specific to what I normally would consume, I think. Like, for example, if during the or the seasonal time of year, October, November, December, January, Kahlua puts out different flavors. And I've been lucky enough to get some of these on clearance to try them. The peppermint mocha, I believe it is awesome. It's like Christmas in a cup, for me. If you like White Russians, then it's like Christmas in a cup. It's like a minty White Russian. I don't know what you'd call that. I haven't come up with a name. I will, though. Copywritten. I'm going to throw up the Counting Crows cover I did earlier today. I had recorded it a few weeks back, and it was just terrible. So I re-recorded it today just for fun. And I thought it came out better. Screwed up a little at the end. But I don't care. If you want to hear me sing a song, play a song, then watch it. Listen to it. Jam on it. That's my jam. Alright, folks. It's about that time again. I'm going to sign off with you guys. Thank you for always coming back. And thank you, Monkey C, for subscribing. You're awesome. If you're loving them like I'm loving them, please subscribe. If you know anybody who might be interested in watching a middle-aged man just talk about his day, please subscribe or pass it along to somebody who might like to hear said person. Jeez Louise, I'm not on a roll right now because I'm not butter. Ooh, so smooth. Like, share. Thank you very much. Comment. Any questions? Anything? Any ideas you guys have for a show? Sean's about the only one that's been coming at me with different ideas. I think Pete threw me one. Anybody, if you watch this once, or if you watch this, if you watched every episode up till now, give me something to talk about. Something different to talk about. Something geeky's fine. I don't mind. I'm just tired of the same old, same old. We will have tomorrow night an episode of What's on the Menu, which I don't know what it'll be yet. Don't forget to make somebody smile tomorrow. Make yourself a better person tomorrow than you were tomorrow. And let's make the world spin a little bit happier together. I'm Jason Oliveira, and this, my friends, was the road to 40.